good afternoon, greetings. Welcome to day 3 of the Eurogame Expo, and thanks for coming to the developer sessions. Special thanks to the Joker for making an appearance as well. I think you might like this next game. We are going to be showing you Batman Arkham Origins, and here to take you through it are Warner Brothers Montreal's Guillaume Bourgel and Matthew Laurent. So please give them a round of applause.
Hey guys, so we feel really honored and we're really lucky to be here. We're the 2 lucky guys out of the office that managed to come here, be sent here while the entire dev team is toiling away at the office. We got a great demo today to show you. We're going to talk over the demo to explain you some of the particularities of this demo. And after that, we've been lucky to have enough time, so you'll be able to ask questions that we can answer. So any kind of questions, how we made the game, everything, it's great for us to be able to share with you how we did this. So now, just to give you a little context on the demo, it's Batman Arkham Origins. It takes place about 2 years into Batman's early career. Up until then, he's been dealing with drug dealers, petty thieves, criminals. And then on Christmas Eve, on the night of all night, Black Mask, the major crime boss in Gotham City, decides to put a $50 million bounty on Batman's head. That attracts all kinds of deadly assassins. We got Deadshot, Deathstroke, we got Copperhead, and these guys are after Batman to get the bounty. This demo takes place when Batman learns that Black Mask is at the Royal Hotel. He's going to make his way through the Royal Hotel. So without further ado, let's start the demo.
Boss has got the biggest assassins there is, here in Gotham. All on the same night, and all going after the same guy. He mad as hell, wants the Bat deader than dead. I ain't never seen Black Mask like this.
I don't care who does it. I don't care how they do it. I just want the Bat dead. Wake up.
What happened?
Time to talk. Where's Black Mask?
Let me go!
If you insist.
Please, stop! Stop! I'll talk. I'll tell you anything you want to know! Please!
Too late. I already have what I need.
No! You're crazy! You're freaking crazy!
There you are.
So now you can see what New Gotham is. This section is entirely made from scratch. It's compared to Arkham City, our open world is twice the landmass, with the same density and concentration of content. Here, you're going to see taller building. It's more of a downtown area of town. It's the rich place. You're going to see taller buildings. Verticality is going to impact a lot on the navigation. Navigation is going to be more dynamic, and then also gameplay is going to be a little bit different, where having huge fights on top of rooftops and overlooking the city. So let's see what Mathieu can do with this fight.
Not in this city, and not on Christmas Eve!
Hey guys, where's Frankie? It's here!
Gotta be one!
So you can see here that the combat and the fighting system is very true to the franchise, the Arkham City franchise. We really wanted to be respectful of the combat and make sure that we keep the same amazing combat that's been there in the previous games. Also on the top left of the screen, you can see that each time you have an encounter with any enemy in our game, you get graded, you get a score. This score is going to affect the amount of XP you receive from that fight, so you can actually have feedback how well you're doing while fighting. And now we have the crime in progress. The crime in progress in Gotham City are completely random. They happen as you navigate through the city, and they can be all kinds of events. Hostages being taken, people, thugs going against an ATM, and in this instance, it's black mask thugs going for a bank heist. Those happen completely randomly. They're optional. Batman can go and help the GCPD police to take care of those crimes, and resolving those crimes is going to give you an XP boost. So let's see Matthew taking down the armored enforcer and his bunch of thugs.
Oh, what's the matter?
Citizens of Gotham, your cries for help have been heard. I am Anarch, voice of the people, here to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. If they won't act, I will. In a few minutes, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed.
Now you can see Anarchy. Anarchy is not one of the 8 assassins going after Batman. He's just a run-of-the-mill villain. And he's not really a villain per se. He's more of a guy taking the opportunity and taking the chaos that's been created by the assassins in Gotham City and trying to instill his own chaos against capitalism and greed. So Anarchy is part of our most wanted system. Those are a completely new set of side missions where Batman will have to encounter those people that just want to take the opportunity of the chaos created to further their own goal. Now Matthew is going to go try to defuse the second bomb that was activated. And in that encounter, you're also going to see another of our new archetypes. He's called the martial artist. He's pretty deadly. He's one of the only guys that can actually counter Batman's moves. So you're going to see the countering between Batman and the martial artist is going to go back and forth in a really dynamic way. It's going to allow Batman to take on the enemies in another different way. So let's take a look.
That should do it.
Now Anarchy has been stopped, for now at least, and you can see that's the entire open world. The team worked really hard to double that landmass. What you're seeing there is the north, what we call North Gotham, which is the older Arkham City. It's been completely revamped to show you how was Arkham City before actually being turned into a prison. There's also the bridge in between. All of that area you saw is completely playable. Now, Batman earlier on in the demos received a distress call to go look at the rooftop. Let's go see where this distress call take us.
So just tell him we were busy chasing down something. And what? He got away? The city's a war zone. We can say whatever we want. An assassin
survivors. No survivors. Someone will pay for this. I need to set up a crime scene to find out who.
So here you can see the new case file system. The case file system is the interface that's going to allow Batman to actually reconstruct crime scenes. By sending all this data back to his computer, he'll be able to reconstruct the crime scene and figure out what happened. So right now he's in front of a problem where an helicopter got shut down without him knowing what's going on. So now Matthew will be able to rewind and go for it back and forth to review the action and see what happens and where he actually needs to go next.
I can analyze the first point of impact from here. The helicopter's tail rotor was severed when the fuselage hit the building. I should review the crime scene and find that tail rotor.
So here you can see where the rewinding and going back and forth can really help Batman reconstruct the crime scene. So previously the tail was impossible to find. By rewinding back in the scene, we can actually find out that the tail just got ejected back to the side. And now by scanning the tail, he'll be able to figure out where the shot was actually coming from.
The helicopter crashed when a high-powered round shattered the tail rotor. The ballistics analysis will lead me to the shooter's position. This doesn't add up. This man's a member of SWAT. So why'd he fire on a police helicopter? This man didn't fire at the helicopter. He was aiming at me. The ballistics trace indicates this officer was killed by a ricochet from the same round that took down the chopper. There's only one person capable of a shot like this. Deadshot. The trajectory analysis will lead me to Deadshot's firing position, but that'll have to wait. I need to get to the Gotham Royal and find Black Mask.
So now you've seen that by reconstructing the entire crime scene, Batman can actually find out that Deadshot was after him, and he prevented the helicopter from shooting him just so Deadshot gets the kill. This in the final game would be the start of Deadshot's most wanted mission. So a complete side mission based around getting Deadshot and getting him back to Blackgate. And so those side missions, all of that you've seen right now with Anarchy, with Deadshot, they're completely separate from the main story. So you not only get to play a narrative arc with Black Mask and the Joker and Bane, you also get to see side missions that have also other villains. Now we're going to go into the region, into the Royal Hotel, and find out what the new gadget, the remote lock, can do for us. It basically connects two targets together. It's pretty fun in a Predator room setting. So I'll let you see what Matthew can do with it.
How much longer are they going to be up in that pen?
Me? We should be out there looking for the bat. Not hanging around here. 50 million's a lot of cash.
Yes, me. He intended to pay him. As soon as one of those assassins kills the bat, the boss will kill that guy and keep all the cash in his bank account.
are in the penthouse. That's my next stop.
To drop in. And just in time.
Oh, he's mine, Payaso!
Remember, you gave your word.
You have 1 minute.
Do they even have manners where he comes from? You see, it's a tradition in my house to open one present each on Christmas Eve. How about this one?
How many lives did you just take?
None. I think that was just a little stocking stuffer. A construction site blocking my view. But this one isn't.
So that's it for the demo. Now we'll be really happy to take your questions and answer them as best we can.
Yeah, if you've got any questions, raise your hand and we'll get a microphone to you as soon as possible. So anyone have any questions? We've obviously got one down here. And if you could stand up when you're asking a question as well, thanks.
Hi, I'd like to ask, was the decision to make Prologue because you killed the Joker in the last game?
No, the Prologue was really to do a clean slate and really give us more freedom to really develop and see what Batman was in his early years, and really take Batman before he knew all the supervillains, all the assassins, and the idea of actually having Batman meeting the Joker for the first time was really interesting to us, and Eric Holmes, our creative director, was really adamant about developing those relationships between these characters and really discovering Batman, an inexperienced Batman that gets to go on his journey to become the Dark Knight. Thank you.
I hope we don't kill off the Joker in this one, because you might have someone to answer to, I think.
Red costume, by the way.
I've got another question over here. Can you stand up as well when you're... Thank you.
Hello? Yeah. Who's the lead writer on Batman Arkham Origins?
So the lead writers were Duma Wenshaw and Corey May. And of course, Eric Holmes had a lot... contributed a lot to the story, and we were lucky enough to also have Jeff Jones from DC Comics to contribute and make sure that the story is very much ingrained and relevant to the Batman universe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have some down the front here as well, and one just here. Thanks.
From the other two Batman games, we've had things such as physics for the PC-only versions, and I'm wondering about this time around, as well as physics, what else can you bring to the table for the PC?
There's been a very good partnership between us and NVIDIA. Our systems programmer did actually a lot of hard work to make sure we're completely compatible with the PC version, make sure we're pushing the PC version. All the details are more tricky to develop on this stage, but the partnership with NVIDIA was great and really allowed us to push it on the PC, to push the PC version further.
On this side as well, just over there.
Have Rocksteady been helping with the development of the game at all, or has it just been Montreal?
Yeah, so Rocksteady have been very helpful. They give us great technology. Obviously, the first two games were amazing, and we were huge fans. And they gave us everything they had from their first two games, and then we had the opportunity of taking all of this technology, owning it, and developing it to make Batman Arkham Origins.
Thanks. And we have one just over here.
Hiya. How will Deadshot work in Arkham Origins? Because for the pre-orders, they got like Deadshot. How would he work in Origins?
Yeah, for the pre-order. Wait, sorry. Are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For the pre-order, it's actually Deathstroke. Deadshot and Deathstroke are two different. Deathstroke is much more martial artist and very, very tough. Deadshot is a pro marksman, and the way we're working with Deadshot is he's in the most wanted mission, and he's really getting after you, and he's a side mission that we really wanted to develop. And I don't want to go too much into details to not spoil anything about the story, but what you've seen, that quality of marksmanship that Deadshot showed in the crime scene is very, very relevant to where we're going to take him in this game.
We have one question. Oh, first of all, over here. You can stand up, thanks.
Oh.
How hard was it striking the right balance between what Rocksteady did before, what Arkham fans from both games have come to get used to and expect, but also trying to do something that was new, refreshing, but without being too different you put off the fans?
Yeah, absolutely. The first step in this is playing the game, playing Arkham City, replaying it, and then reading the reviews, reading all the user comments and the players' comments to make sure we really grasp what Arkham City was very good at, and where we could actually tweak a bit or evolve a bit. And the combat system is really one of those examples where we were very careful and humble about not touching it too much, because it's a terrific combat system. But at the same time, we decided to add some archetypes. So you've seen the Armored Enforcer, who's a different enemy, and the Martial Artist, who's a counter master, and to really have these new players that are going to change a bit the way you fight, but not necessarily change the core of the combat. You a more different experience and get you to evolve in the fighting, but very, very true to the core. Thank you.
Thank you. And there's one over here.
Can you talk about the multiplayer at all?
Multiplayer, the thing is, we're coming from the Montreal studio, and from the get-go, we were very, very keen on being completely focused on the single player. And we've been lucky to have a great partnership with Splash Damage, who are experienced multiplayer developers. We kept both quite independent to make sure that they had their own space to develop the best multiplayer they wanted to make, and we had our space to develop the best single player we can make.
Yeah. Do you think it's a good idea having multiplayer on it?
When you got an experienced thing like Splash Damage, you really want them to have the freedom to develop. And the way it's three different, it's the vigilante against two gang is very interesting, and we're really looking forward to have it and to have players experiencing it.
It's quite new,
yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. And we've got a question just here.
From the other Arkham games, a lot of the main criticism that they got was the boss battles were a bit samey and easy.
Yeah.
In this one, are you trying to make them a bit more unique and varied compared to the
Yeah, absolutely. We've released some footage of our Deathstroke boss battle, and like I said a little bit earlier, Deathstroke is really, really good in martial arts. So it was very interesting to have him fight with Batman, and the moment he's fighting with Batman, it's really a back and forth. Again, a lot of counters and a lot of beating downs and using the Batclaw to destabilize him. And it's we really wanted to go in a direction where it's more to the ground, camera up close to Batman's shoulders, so you're really into the action. And each boss fight is going to be fairly different. You're going to notice a lot of variation and differences. Again, I don't want to delve too deep into it, but there's some really great stuff the team's been able to accomplish with those.
Thank you. Thanks. I think we've got time for a couple more questions. So we have one just down here at the front. Where you can see the race, who gets the microphone first, who gets to answer first. And we have a winner. There you go.
Hello there. I was wanting to know, obviously the game's called Batman Arkham Origins, but you mentioned about how the Joker's going to be Batman and Joker going to be meeting for the first time. I'm wanting to know how much of an origin story for the Joker are you going to be doing in this, if you're planning to do the first time meeting of Batman and the Joker, where especially in Arkham Asylum there was those hallucination scenes where, even though that was a bit more of a deeper story as to when Batman was pre-Batman, But again, what sort of backstory are you giving the Joker for this, especially if they're meeting for the first time?
Great, tricky question. Saying that they meet for the first time is really as deep as we want to go in the story. You've seen a lot of the assassins we announced, but at the same time, we really want to keep the game fresh for the first time you play it. So I don't want to go into details about it. You'll find out pretty soon when you play the game.
And one over here, if you could stand up. Thank you.
Hello. With Batman Arkham Asylum, there was some focus on challenges, but more with Arkham City, especially through DLC, there was a lot more. How much focus, especially with Deathstroke being a pre-order bonus, will there be on challenges?
Yeah, we really wanted to keep that experience fresh in challenge maps. We're coming again with challenge maps. We got a lot of them, and they're really difficult. And it's been one of the focus. One of the things we identified early on is Batman is a great game for hardcore gamers. And we wanted to make also accessible to more casual gamers, but challenge map for us was what really is a great element for our core gamers, and we really kept it. And we even added a mode where it's called 1 versus 100. So we pitch you in a single room against 100 thugs at the same time. They're all coming at you and all fighting. And props to the engineering team who managed to have 100 characters on screen at the same time. It's really difficult. It's that type of experience we really wanted to push and make sure that the hardcore gamers really get what they want in that Batman game.
Thanks. I think we've got time for one more question, so we have one just up there. We'll get to you as well.
Are there going to be any DLCs in the future for single player?
Yeah, we actually announced that a few days ago that we have a season pass going on. There is going to be a DLC that is still secret. It's going to be a nice DLC. The team is working hard on this DLC. We're going to announce more details, but that season pass is going to give you more skins, more the Deathstroke challenge, and but DLC plans right now are kind of secret. Cannot talk about it, but it's coming along in the future.
And there's some more down the front here. Sorry, we'll do one last one and then we'll wrap up.
I'm really looking forward to the game, but I was just hoping, could you please tell your publisher to stop including platform-exclusive DLC, because it just annoys gamers.
I'll relay the message. I'll relay the message. I think that's it.
Yeah, okay, excellent.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to Matthew and Guillaume, and thank you all for coming.
Just before you guys go, first of all, thanks a lot for giving us your time and being here with us. It's really, really meaningful for us, and it's great. And also, a little special thought for the team at home that's actually still working on this game. And Mathieu and I, we're going to be at the booth the entire afternoon. So if there was a lot more questions. Come meet us, come see us, and also come give us your feedback. It'll be really great to actually get it. Thank you.